WolfGxngDon, never lacking. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, boy, brick by brick, we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah, running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah, the greatest builds inside 2K.
Alright man, first things first, we're going to knock out this glitch. We're making a 6-7 point guard glitch, so first thing you gotta do, you have to make sure that your units of measurement are already in metric. Handness is up to you, jersey number is up to you. Alright, let's get started, man. So first things first, the height is at 1.77, 66 kilograms for the weight, and then we're gonna go with a 1.78 meter wingspan. The body shape is completely up to you, but I'm gonna just leave that right there for now. Now all you want to do when you get to this screen, you want to just go ahead and max out the build. This is no different than any other glitch build. Just go ahead and max it out. These stats do not matter at all. Go ahead and get in there, pick 2 takeovers just real fast, pick 2. We're gonna go ahead and get the build name, and as soon as that edit build button pops up, we're gonna use that to get back out to the main menu. Bam, hit edit build, hit circle a few times, go ahead and get out to that main menu. Features, then you got to go to settings. We're going to scroll down to units of measurement. You're going to take that into Imperial, get right back into that builder, find that same build file that you were using, and we're going to go in here and just take the build up to 6-7. Now, one thing you should notice if you did this correctly, that the wingspan does not equal the height as it normally would. And when you get up to 6'7", another thing that you'll notice to know that you got this build right, the speed should say 88 down in the physicals. But alright, now that we have that part knocked out, we're gonna go ahead and get to the build that you came for. So with this, we will be doing the defensive version. I feel like it has to be almost like an on-ball lock for it to be truly like Lonzo. So alright, follow these body settings set on the screen right now. 6'7" height, 180 pounds for the weight. We're gonna go 7'3" with the wingspan, and for the body shape, we will be going with defined, but you can do whatever makes you happy, man. If you wanna go with like a build, make the player look even bigger, hey man, do you. Now alright, to get started with the finishing, on the close shot, we're gonna take that up to a 40. I know that's super low, but we not doing no close shots, bro. This build is going to be able to dunk, and this build is going to be able to lock people up, shoot a little bit. You know, it can be a secondary ball handler, but I wouldn't suggest using it as that, but you could. Now, all right, for the driving layup, we're just going to take that up to a 80, man, which is more than enough to go ahead and hit some of those, especially contested in the lane. You should be able to power through that because we do have that silver fearless finisher. Now, for the driving dunk, we're going to put an 84, which is just enough to get contact. So if you want to be able to get some contact dunks, go ahead and follow that. Make sure you put that 84 on, but the 84 has to be accompanied with a 75 vertical, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Now for the 3-point shot, it only goes up to an 80, but even with an 80, you can shoot pretty consistently as long as you know your timing. Turn that meter off, put on a good jump shot like base 3, and go ahead and knock them things out. Now for the free throw, even though this build isn't necessarily a shooter, going to the rim you will get fouled, so make sure you put that free throw on. Make sure you always stay at least 65 if you want to be consistent. Now for the pass accuracy, we're going to take that up to an 85. Even though it's not the primary ball handler, I still want to have gold bullet passer. It'll definitely stop you from being a liability if they do throw you the ball. Now for the ball handle, we're doing just enough to get those pro dribble moves. That's all we want on that. And for the speed with the ball, we're doing just enough to get gold quick first step. You don't have to go above and beyond on this build. We're just trying to get what we need to make you a good on-ball lock. Now for the defense, this is where this build truly excels. So we're gonna put a little bit of interior on this build. This build will be able to get a couple stops, pretty much a multi-positional defender type build. So you'll be able to do quite a bit with it. Perimeter defense, we want to go ahead and push it to the limit. We're going to take it all the way up to a 94, get that Hall of Fame clamps. Like I said, this is an on-ball lock type build. For the steal, we're going with an 87 because to be an on-ball lock, you're going to need to be able to steal that ball. So we want that gold pickpocket. 87 is what you need for that. We're going to max out the block. For offensive rebound, we're gonna actually do defensive rebound first. So we're gonna take the defensive rebound up to an 81, and then we're gonna take the offensive rebound up just a little bit to a 55. Now it is time for the physicals. Of course, we can't skip on the speed. Go ahead and max that thing out. Acceleration, max that out too. We're gonna need as much strength as we can get for the vertical. Like I said earlier, you're gonna need that at a 75 to get the best dunk package as possible on this build with an 84 driving dunk, and then just max out the stamina, man. Now, all right, final badge comp comes out to 15 finishing, which is more than enough to get the job done. We got 19 shooting badges, 26 playmaking badges, and 26 defensive badges. Now, for the takeovers, you can choose slashing, sharpshooting, playmaking, or lockdown. I didn't add all of these lockdown badges to not get lockdown takeover, bro. That don't even make sense at this point. So yeah, we can go ahead and finish up the build. Comes out with a very good build name. A two-way pass first point, pretty much just an on-ball lock. Shades of Lonzo Ball, that's number one guy in the thumbnail, DeJounte Murray, and LaMelo Ball. I don't see the LaMelo comparisons. I mean, I guess maybe because the build is tall, but that's pretty much it, man. Now, as usual, we're gonna go ahead and test out the build so I can show you some of the badges that I would put on this build in order to make it that deal. Now, all right, we're gonna go ahead and put the trifecta on there first. Posterizer, limitless takeoff, and oh, hold on, let me start this over. So yeah, trifecta, limitless takeoff, posterizer, and then we're gonna go with slithery finisher. We have two left, and I want to put one on fearless finisher so I can finish with a little bit of contact, and I want lob city so I can catch some of those lobs, man. It's one of the funnest things to do in this game, and it kind of adds a little bit of a challenge, especially when you try to do it in traffic. You're gonna have to get that timing down. And tips on the timing for the lob city finisher, pretty much you want to time it like press square when you catch it. That'll help you out a little bit more than, you know, just trying to just go for it. Now for the shooting, we only have 19 shooting badges, so we can only get the necessities on this. We can go with blinders, dead eye, hot zone hunter, sniper, and then any other badge you want. Honestly, it really doesn't matter after that, because you're not gonna really be doing much shooting on this build, at least not the way I built it. So I guess you can go ahead and go with difficult shots and catch and shoot. That'll help you out a little bit. This build is not for shooting, it is for an on-ball lockdown. Now, time for the playmaking. We're gonna put on exactly what we need for the playmaking as well. Bullet passer, hyperdrive. We're gonna go ahead and skip, quick chain, unpluckable. We're gonna put that on there. Quick first step, stop and go, handles for days, and we're gonna put bailout on silver, because sometimes you might get baited into a shot as the lock. You don't want to get stuck taking it, just in case you accidentally pull it. Go ahead and get that ball out of there. We're gonna put bailout on silver. Now, time for the defense, one of my favorite badge categories, without a doubt. Now, if you want to be an on-ball lock, you're gonna definitely need intimidator. We're gonna go with the on-ball badges first. Interceptor, well, actually I said we're going with on-ball and I didn't do that, but anyway, intimidator, interceptor, clamps. You definitely want to put ankle braces as high as you can get it. You gotta have that badge. Then we're gonna go with pick dodger, and this is also why it's good that we have all these extra badges, because I want high defensive badges. I have 9 extra badges, so for me, I will be able to do a lot, but I'm gonna go ahead and take down some of these so you can make sure that you can, you know, kind of see all of the badges that I want to put on. So we do want chase down on, we want menace on, and this is one of the badges that I do think we need to get higher. So like I said, I have 9 additional badges, so right here I would just add a few to get pickpocket on gold. A couple other things you could definitely use is a tireless defender up higher and off ball pest. Both of those badges will kind of help you out as far as like staying in front of your man, not running out of stamina, not being put in a bad situation where you can't play the type of defense that you want to play. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me on this video, man. Do me a favor before you roll out, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out some of my other videos, man. I got some bangers on this channel, and I'm gonna keep dropping them all the way until 2K23. Let me know, what was the most interesting thing that y'all heard from the little courtside report? What stuck out in your mind or made you think, oh man, I'm actually kind of worried about that now that I'm hearing that 2K is gonna put this into the game, or they're gonna change this. For me personally, it was a combination of quick chain, and tight handles. That badge has the possibility to be super OP. I really hope it's not. I hope 2K balanced the game, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And did y'all pre-order it already? Because I haven't yet, but I'll probably be doing it here soon. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and slide on out of here, man. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.
Pile and paper got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Pile and paper got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the